Welcome to the show, Matt. Today we will be discussing the concept of the work is the reward. This idea is found in various Kabbalistic texts. Can you explain what that means?
Sure, Rob. This idea is about working towards the goal of serving the Creator without any expectation of reward. It's about finding joy in the work itself and feeling privileged to serve the King.
That's interesting. Can you give an example of how this idea is applied in practice?
Yes, certainly. One example is found in the writings of Rabash, where he talks about aiming to emerge from the exile and enslavement in the will to receive for ourselves. We work towards bringing contentment to the Creator without demanding any other reward for our work in Torah and mitzvot.
I see. So it's about working for the sake of serving the Creator and not for personal gain. Can you tell us more about how this concept is applied in Kabbalistic texts?
Yeah, there are many examples. In Baal HaSulam's writings, he talks about the essence of one's work being to feel the existence of the Creator. He also says that the reward one wants for their work should only be to be rewarded with faith in the Creator.
That's fascinating. So it's about having faith and not being misled by the idea of acquiring anything. What about the idea of making a covenant in the work? Can you explain that?
Yeah, making a covenant means committing to serving the Creator, even in low lishma, which means not for the sake of the Creator. However, the enthusiasm for the work depends on the reward. When there is a big reward, the desire for the work doesn't stop. But when the reward is doubtful, the desire for the work vanishes and one may shift to rest. Making a covenant is about beginning to work even in low lishma.
That's an interesting perspective. So it's about committing to the work even when there may not be a clear reward. How does this tie in with the idea that the work itself is the reward?
That's a good question, Rob. The idea is that to feel the delight and pleasure of the work, one must work without reward. Specifically, when one is not concerned with their own benefit, and everything they do is only for the sake of the Creator, then they are fit to receive the good. This is because they already have equivalence of form, meaning they have corrected their desire to bestow, which allows the abundance to flow without being spoiled.
I see. So it's about having the right intention and working towards the goal of bestowing without expecting anything in return. How does this tie in with the concept of spiritual attainment?
Well, the concept of spiritual attainment is about serving the Creator not in order to receive reward, but to give contentment to the Creator and raise the Shekhinah from the dust. It's about being rewarded with devakut, which means adhesion with the Creator and the revelation of His godliness to His creatures.
That's a beautiful concept. So it's about finding joy in serving the Creator and striving towards spiritual attainment. Thank you, Matt, for joining us today and sharing your knowledge on this topic.
Thank you for having me, Rob. It was a pleasure to be here.